Hey, nice to have you back. We are back in Minecraft. It's been a bit. As you can see, I'm smelting some stone because I want to get this. What's it called? Garden thingy. Plantation thing. Done. I'm going to bring it out a bit on this side. So yeah, I've been super sick this week. Like, no joke, I've actually just been feeling like shit. I haven't been to school. I didn't go to school yesterday, which was Friday. So yeah, it's pretty bad, honestly. I've just been so low energy, so it just felt like shit and all. I just oh shit, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. But like I had to make a video because like I mean, it's my duty, you know. Also, I just like making videos. That's it, honestly. I wanna talk about the things that have happened this week. I'm sure you guys are very much aware of what happened. It's pretty hard not to, be aware of it or not to come by it. Also, my left eye is a little swollen. It was way more swollen yesterday, which is why I didn't record a single video. Aside from just feeling like shit, I don't want you guys to see my swollen fucking eye. But yeah. So, as you know, I think it was on Tuesday. David, who you might know is a pretty popular singer, songwriter, whatever the fuck you wanna call him. I think we've all listened to this song. The guy had a body found that was registered under his in a car registered under his name, which is very suspicious. But I think that has been somewhat disproven because of the fact that like he was on tour and stuff like that. But yeah, when I heard that news, I was instantly shocked. At first, I thought it was the dude who died, and then I was like, "Oh wait, did he kill somebody?" And like, I guess not. This is just like a PSA on why not to be on the internet all the time. Uh, Wednesday morning, no, Thursday morning, I did what I usually do, which you shouldn't be doing actually. I woke up and I grabbed my phone, and I instantly started scrolling, and I was getting my clothes on and stuff like that, dressing up for school, and well, I instantly saw the news and the video of Charlie Kirk getting shot. Now, I was not a big fan of Charlie Kirk. I watched more videos on the topic, and I don't like the guy. Like, I never liked the guy. I wasn't a big fan of him. I think he rage bait a lot and stuff like that, but still taking one's life over differing opinions is unhinged, right? It's not a thing. Like, it's fucked up however you look at it. And holy fuck, it's something like deserves a whole deep dive of a video, this topic. But since I'm not qualified for that, all I can say is rest in peace to the man. He did not deserve that. Ah shit, he deserved way better. And to have your life taken just for some dumbass things you said, or just for having your own opinions, right? And like the guy was a father, he had kids and all. Like, you can hate somebody as much as you want. You can just fucking make a wife a widow and have kids who grow up without their fucking children. And he was such a young person as well. I think he was like 32 years old, right? Like, he was super young as well, comparatively. So yeah, it's just a fucking disgusting topic, and it's really sad as well. There was multiple suspects, if I'm correct, and they've kind of found a perpetrator, or they've eliminated other suspects, and I think they've pretty much found it, who the guy was. I think he was put in the questioning and stuff like that. But it's like, as it turns out, not surprisingly, the dude was just a major nerd freak, fucking furry goofball, whatever the fuck. How fucking unhinged do you have to be to kill somebody because they said something I didn't like, right? Like, dude, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. That's the truth of it. It's fucked up. There's no way to go by it. It's a fucked up thing. Like, you don't deserve any joy, any morsel of respect, of joy in your life. You need to fucking die alone. You need to be castrated and put into a fucking enclosure for the rest of your life. Like, you deserve the worst fucking fate humanly possible, because no man should die over something that simple, right? Like, over some topics. Like, Charlie Kirk was a big supporter of, you know, gun ownership in the USA, and he himself said that, you know, gun violence is a risk worth taking for, you know, self-protection, which I would disagree with. And, well, you know, recent actions definitely show why many would disagree as well. But, like, I guess it's a foreign concept to us Europeans, because, like, I don't know, man, I wouldn't trust anybody with a gun. There's so many unhinged people, like, that just should not have any access to guns, and yet here they are. Like, some people just pop, fucking lose their mind and just pop someone in the head, right? Like, I think that's fucked up. And, like, don't even get me started on the whole fact that, like, when you have a gun in your hand, you feel you have power, right? You have the power over somebody's life, and if you want to use the power for something wrong, like, you're gonna kill somebody. Like, it's not a crazy coincidence. Like, if people know the power they can hold, and people will use it, right? Like, if they can kill somebody, they very well might. And then, you know, it's just self-defense or whatever. Or you might have some unhinged fuck go out and kill you because of something you said. Which, once again, is not I don't support, right? I don't support the fact that they killed him. He didn't deserve that. But I will say that, in a way, like, he took up that responsibility by saying that gun violence is a byproduct of gun ownership, and that people will, you know, take that risk. And, well, things happen. I have a couple of ideas of, like, how this will work out. Like, I can imagine people looking at the dude, looking at the man as a martyr from now on, right? As a savior, you know, he spoke out, and guess what? They kill him for speaking out the truth about gun violence and all, and, you know, that type of thing. Like, it can either go that way, or, well, I mean, I guess in my head that's kind of one of the only ways that will go. Or, you know, people are just going to be talking on topic and stuff like that. But I feel like people are going to be looking at him like, yeah, he said what he said and he died by it, right? But, like, I feel like it still doesn't solve the root. This shit is so fucking loud. I feel like that still doesn't solve the root of the problem, which is gun violence, and it never will. It's something that needs to be faced head on, but will never be. Just because people have the same mentality as Charlie Kirk, which I completely disagree with. And yeah, you know, you might have some people going, sitting down and thinking that, oh wait, you know, maybe guns are bad. Maybe they shouldn't be so easily obtainable, because maybe there will be some other people who will lose their fucking lives get shot in the neck and bled to death in front of thousands because we just gave a gun to some fucking freak, right? It just happened, right? It's guns, dude. But then, you know, the rest of the people will be like, oh my gosh, Charlie Kirk, he was so full, he was so powerful, he really said it, he died for this. And they'll go and buy even more guns. Also, even Donald Trump, you know, talked about it, which just Donald Trump was there like, this is a very sad day for America. I'm very sad to say that Charlie Kirk or something like that, and it's like the dude was talking about how he's super, you know, he's sad and all, you know, mourning and everything like that, but like, I don't believe a word that comes out of the man's mouth. Like, there's no way you can take fucking Donald Trump seriously. Like, I don't think the man has meant a single word genuinely in his 70, almost 80 years of existence. Like, I don't think that's possible, right? Like, I just don't see how the man could have ever actually said something honest to God. I mean, it's a shame, you know. I just, there's nothing else to say about it. It just really fucking, like, what can you even say about it? Like, it just proves the issues with the system, right? Like, America as an entire nation. Like, things like this will happen and people will only reinforce their dumbass fucking faith instead of actually trying to solve an issue, which will eventually lead to more issues, but they don't care about that. Like, people will look at Charlie Kirk as, you know, a bit of like a savior in a way from now on. As a man who spoke out for his religion and, you know, he was brave and all. And, in many people's eyes, like, even those who didn't like him at first, he will be absolved of his, you know, wrongdoings and his takes, which were a lot less respectful than others that he said. He has some pretty bad takes, right? Like, you can watch videos about it. There's people bringing them up, and it's pretty interesting. And some of them are really out there. But like, people will forget about that, and, you know, people will be like, oh man, Charlie Kirk, oh man, I feel bad for the dude. And like, yeah, right, like, you do, like, that's natural, of course, you know, empathy, you know. Like, he still, like, depending on your political view, wasn't a good guy, right? Like, he still said a lot of shit that, like, a lot of people would not agree with. But still, people are going to stand by him now because he's passed. And that's kind of something that happens a lot nowadays, where somebody passes away and people are instantly just absolving them of all of their wrongdoings, which is not how you should go by things, in my opinion. Like, people should still be held accountable for what they've done, right? Like, living or dead, things you're sad, things you've done are still going to be there, right? And they shouldn't be forgotten about. But yeah, still, rest in peace to the man, you know. The fuck? At the end of the day, he was still a father, right? Like, he was still a father, a husband. Like, he still was a human being like the rest of us, and nobody deserves what happened to him. But yeah, it was a crazy week, dude. And I mean, I didn't expect that, right? Like, I didn't think that was going to happen. But yeah. Also, there are people now posting videos about how Charlie Kirk, you know, spoke out against Jewish fucking, I don't know what, propaganda or something like that, and how it was the Jews who killed him. And like, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. He spoke out and then he got killed. Which, I mean, I guess is not true because the killer was just a fucking random loser. But maybe this is what the FBI is trying to tell you guys, right? They're misleading us. But yeah. I mean, I don't know, the whole Jews topic in America is not one I want to get into, right? I mean, it's a very heated topic, and there's some things, right? Politically, there's some things. Then there's others. It's not a topic that you will get into and come out without any drama. Like, you can have your opinions on Jews or the Jewish culture, religion, or any of those. Maybe their involvement with 9/11 or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. But those are a little more far-fetched, right? Like, I'm not the person. Shit. I'm not somebody who's qualified to talk about that. But I like how conspiracy theories like instantly spread as soon as somebody passes away, talking about how they were silenced. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Like, this is my hot take about the whole thing. I wouldn't be surprised if the guy got taken out, but for like some pity tears, like, you know, just trying to get people's pity and shit like that. Like, I don't know, it's just something that I would expect America to do, or the Trump administration. They're just fucking shitty people, and it's not far fetched in my mind for them to do something really fucking crazy like that. Like, it's not a hot take, right? That Donald Trump is a shitty person. Like, I think we can all very much agree. Like, how many people are on his side, I don't really give a fuck. Trump is not a good person, right? Trump has never been a good person. I don't think he ever will be a good person. He's just not a good guy, right? Like, he's not, dude. And also, there's a whole lot of things about the Epstein files, right, that are still coming out to this day. And I think last week was the newest update, if I remember correctly. I didn't completely get into it. I normally do, but I didn't get the... I don't remember, honestly, what it was. I think it was just, you know, the proof of existence of the files in general that we're talking about, but I could be wrong once again. Still, it's better than nothing, and something that is very much so to be talked about. I mean, I'm curious where this is all gonna lead, right? Like, as anybody is, not trying to get way too like hypothetical and like fucking political and whatever the fuck. But like, I'm curious where America will end up, what will happen to it, because of like Donald Trump is, you know, he's had a lot of shit happen during his presidency, this one at least. Right? Like, that cannot be understated. Tariffs and all, pretty bad, right? It's just been kind of a whole shit show. ICE is just... I mean, that's just evil, if you ask me. People being deported, even though, like, a large quantity of workers are, you know, Mexicans and immigrants. So this is affecting businesses and, you know, immigrants alike, because of course immigrants will take a job at a lower price because they cannot find a place in, you know, American society in a way, and so they will take jobs for a way smaller paycheck and, you know, to just scrape by. So majority of large part of workers were immigrants because of how, you know, it was easier to pay them. But now that's down for, which will probably lead to a couple of issues when it comes to works and companies and such, especially those with manual labor. But I don't know, man. It's something that will pan out eventually. I guess it's not in our hands. It's a sad thing, though. I guess that's America. All right, this is coming along pretty well. I just need to place some crops everywhere, and yeah, we'll be good. I want to make like a couple more layers. Like I'm gonna make like 5 layers or something like that, just to make it like huge. But yeah, that can wait. I'm gonna call this one short. I don't have a lot to talk about this time around. Also, I'm just super sick. I just recorded so I have something to post. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys back next time. I'm gonna go sleep now because I'm just very tired. My medicine is knocking me out as well. So yeah. But I love you guys. Bye bye.